we've done something like this, but there's always a first time for everything. So I'm very happy that you guys all have joined us, and I'm sure that there'll be other people in joining. I'm the kind of a person where if the meeting is at 9 o'clock, I start at 9 o'clock, because I hate when people are like, oh, let me wait for a few more people to come on. Like, no, it starts at 9. I'm here. I'm starting. So I wanted to tell you guys what we're doing tonight, because it's a very different thing than we've ever done before. And I wanted to just give you an idea. I'm on both Facebook Live and Zoom. So it's going back and forth. Jessica Hill said Zoom wasn't working for her, so I'm not sure. That's all right. We're on both. However you can watch us, you can watch us. So it's all good. So tonight's a little bit different from most things that I've done with Princess House. Tonight's a little bit of recognition for the group that I have. And also we have a contest for all of our hosts from January. And I had a big contest that we were going to give away the whole prep set. Ooh, so we're going to pull that for tonight. But I wanted to also recognize some of the people in my group, and I wanted to give them recognition far and wide. So I wanted to be able to do this where they could invite their friends and their family and come and join and see a little bit about what Princess House is all about. A lot of people ask us questions. A lot of people say, oh, that's so weird. So they're saying that it says I'm in another meeting. See, but some people are on. Okay, I can't worry about it. I don't know why we're messing up, but we do have some on Zoom. We do have some on Facebook Live, so we're all good. I apologize if it didn't work, and I'm glad you were able to find me wherever you're finding me. So what I was saying is I wanted to let everybody in on the little secret that is Princess House. We always say that we're like the best kept secret around because there are a lot of people, believe it or not, that have still never heard of us. We still have so many people that have never heard of us, which is amazing to me because our company just celebrated our 58th anniversary. And that's pretty incredible for a company per se, even a brick and mortar store. And we are an online, these days, we're an online party plan company. So it's amazing that we just celebrated 58 years. I think the difference with Princess House, and I think what gets people hooked, is the products. Number one, first and foremost, the products. Because once you start using the products, you just fall in love with them and you want all of them. And so Princess House always does things right. They make sure that they always have the best quality. If there's a problem with an item, they take it away and then bring it back better and stronger. And I like that. I like the fact that they are caring about their customers and their hostesses and their consultants. Even during this whole 2020 with all the craziness that went on, of course, we had issues as most companies did. We had issues with shipping and inventory and warehousing, but they have been working so hard to get them all straightened out. And for any of you guys that are watching this, by March, which is only 1 month away, we should be 100% up to date on shipping. So that's excellent news for everybody. We're very, very excited. But a lot of people have asked us how it works to be involved with Princess House. And so I wanted you to meet some of the consultants. If you're on Zoom, you get to see them and have an opportunity to see what it's all about. So different people join for different reasons. And I was going to have, I was going to let you guys talk, but if you do, the people on Facebook Live won't hear you. All right, we'll figure this out. I will repeat. So if you don't mind going on mute for a second, Griselda, I'm going to start with you. So Griselda's fairly new in our group, but I just wanted to, if you would tell me why you decided to start doing Princess House.
I decided to do it because I was buying the product myself because I really like it. So I was buying a lot of it. But then my daughter's getting married, so I decided I was going to buy her the products. So I just started doing it just to get the products at a better price for myself. I had no intention of doing videos or actually selling anything. That was not my plan. My plan was just to get in to try to get things a little at a better price. But here I am doing videos and selling really well.
Yes, you are.
A lot of product really well. So
all right. That's awesome. Facebook people, could you hear her? I know we have a 20-second lag with Facebook, but could you please let me know if you could hear her? Because if not, I'm going to tell you what she said. But I'm hoping you said yes, because they're right next to each other. So I'm hoping that the one can hear the other. So please, somebody on Facebook Live, let me know if you could hear Griselda. Yes, Bridget said yes. Yay! That's wonderful. So yeah, so Griselda started, thank you. She started because she loved the product. She was a way, and then also I said to her, you should think about coming into the business, and then she started asking me questions. Angie, can you talk for a second? There you go. Angie's also relatively new in the last year. Also was a hostess of mine for a while first. What made you finally take the jump and come into Princess House?
Like Zelda said, you know, I like I saw your videos because I to cook, so you were posting recipes, and
Hang on a second. Hang on. There was a lot of interference just then. Did you guys all hear that? Yeah. Try it again, Ange. Let me see.
Yes. So as I was saying,
Better.
I watched your recipes, and I on YouTube videos, and I like products, and you know, I was just a little thinking about it when you told me, but then I didn't decide it until later.
Guys, can you hear her, or is it's funny, right? Yeah, something's wrong, Angie. I'm not really sure. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you could do headphones or something. So,
Let me come to another device.
okay. All right. We'll come back to you, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, that's perfect. Rebecca. So Rebecca's been in my group off and on. She's one of the ones that I call a rubber band. Sometimes people come into Princess House and things change and things are different and they leave, but then they come back. And so I call them rubber bands, okay? So Rebecca's as one of them. So tell us a little bit about your journey with Princess House, Rebecca.
Well, I started Princess House in early 90s initially. And it's a friend who had got me in Princess House. I loved it. I went in as a star consultant and it was great. I enjoy the product so much that I went into it because you were able to get free products, and I love that. In addition to the free products, I was able to get monetary gains from it. I was a student at the time, and so that helped me a lot in terms of, you know, paying some bills and expenses. And then I moved away from where I was living initially, and I had stopped doing Princess House, but because I love the products so much, I contacted the company, and then they introduced me to Linda. And so Linda is so motivational, so that every time something gets in the way and I sort of drop off, she would send me these texts, or she would send me these nice postcards. And it helped me to always come back into the company. It's and to meet different people, and I enjoy that because I'm able to meet people from California,
Right.
and all over. So it's really enjoyable when we're able to come together. I haven't been on any of the trips as yet.
As yet.
That is, you know, it's exciting that you can get money. You can also go on trips.
Yeah.
And you get free products.
Very much so. So Rebecca, it's really interesting because now that we have the internet, and we're not doing home parties anymore, we're doing everything virtually. And so it is really interesting to meet people from all over the United States. A big part of my group is in California, which is why for you East Coasters, why it's 9 o'clock at night, because my California girls, it's only 6. So we always try to start it a little bit earlier. All right, now Angie's gone. I don't know what happened to her, but now I don't even see her at all. So we'll hopefully she'll be able to get back in and we'll figure this out. But so anyhow, so a lot of people were asking me about, you know, what it took to be involved in Princess House and why should they want to be involved. And that's why I wanted to come on tonight. And I wanted to tell you a little bit more. And I also wanted to give some awards to my consultants where they could share with their family and friends all of the wonderful things that have been happening with them. We are going to go ahead and pull our contest. I have all of the names right here. Everybody that did a show in January is going to be in this special drawing, and it is for the complete prep set. You do not have to be on the call to win. So if you weren't able to make it tonight, if your name comes out, you can still win. That's not a problem. All right, Angie, are you doing better now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
So, like I was saying, I was watching your videos because I enjoy cooking and I saw the recipes and you start showing the products and I enjoy them.
So yeah, so Angie loves the cooking, and she was a hostess for a while as well. She would just send me orders and give me orders, and I said, well, Angie, why don't you just come into the company and be a consultant? And she said to me, I can't sell. I'm like, Angie, every month you're giving me orders. Are they all from you? She was like, no, they're from my friends. I'm like, you're selling, you're selling. So a lot of people right now are looking for ways to make extra money, and I want to let you know that Princess House could be a way for you. It's not for everybody, and I get that. But you never know until you try. So I wanted to tell you some of the perks and what it takes to get started, and then let some of my consultants tell you some things about them too. All right, so number one, as a brand new consultant, I'm just going to show, and I can put the pictures up a little bit later. There's a kit that you get for being a consultant, all right? And it has some of the most popular items in it. So it has our cutting board set. It has some of our stainless steel cookware, our Dyson chopper, and it has some of the Fantasia Fresh. If you were to buy everything in this kit, it would cost you over $600. But to start, it costs you just $199, of which you only have to put a $75 deposit down. So you could put a $75 deposit down, the company will send you the kit, and then you can start doing your sales. And then the kit can get paid off from the shows that you send in. So you can literally start this business for $75. Just like we like to reward our hostesses, and I think that that's really important. The company has such a very rich program for hostesses. When you host a party, you get so much for discounted prices. Like right now we have our gorgeous red, right? We have the beautiful red early bird specials. These are for hostesses only. You can get 8 ramekins for $19.95 or the 2-quart casserole for $24.95. So these help us stay in business. So somebody who maybe normally wouldn't have a party, if they want this, they're going to be like, oh, I guess I'm going to have a show. And so the company pays for this. This doesn't cost us any money. And those are ways to help us stay in business. But they also have gifts for new consultants. So if you're a brand new consultant and you join the company now and you send in your first $750 in orders by the end of this period, you're going to earn the current special, which is our dice and chopper. All right, can you see that? I know my lights are weird on this one. There you go. And this is $139.95. So this is a free gift for new consultants. So again, it's a little bribe to help you get started. There's other bribes though. When you sell $1,500 for your first 3 months in business, we have 3 big prizes that are valued over $200 each. And you can get these as new consultants. So one of the things that I like to do is to run a team, and I try to help my team accelerate. So we have team meetings every Monday night where we go over all kinds of information. We do it on Zoom. And then this way you can ask questions back and forth. We get to see each other, and we give each other ideas on how you can succeed in business. I like to run contests for my group. So one of the contests that I just ran, this is the #1 selling item right now, that immersion blender. And what I ran for my group, this is for my consultants now, that for everybody who sends in a show this week, week 2, they're going to be able to be in a contest. Everybody's going to get a ticket, every one of my consultants, and they can win the immersion blender. And I'm going to have a little contest for every week this period. So it's very exciting to get gifts. So I really enjoy that, and I like to be able to give my gifts as well. So it's something that is a lot of fun. I wanted to recognize some of my top salespeople, and I'm going to send their gifts. I got their gifts on the table. I'm going to mail them to them, but I wanted to honor them in front of their friends and their family because I think that it's very important, the work that they're doing. So first I want to start with period 13, which was December, because I didn't have the chance to recognize that publicly. All right. And so I would like to recognize, I have 3 people in my group. I have some brand new girls. One, her name is Lucero Luna, and she was in 3rd place in December for her sales. And then in 2nd place, I had Jocelyn Gill, and she made over $500. And then 1st place, stand up, girlfriend. Oh, where's her face? She went away just then. Karina Polaris was number one in our group, and she earned over $528. Now, you know, most people do Princess House very part-time. They just want to turn in a couple of shows here and there to make a little bit of extra money. So my question for you is this: would $500 a month help you and your family? $500 a month is $6,000 a year. You know, that could help you have a vacation, or take the kids to fun events, or to, you know, save for a wedding or college. You can double that, right? You can work more and make more. But there she is. Karina, we celebrated you. Number 1. Woo woo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're so proud of you. Karina also brought in a new start, which was very exciting. She introduced somebody new to Princess House. Now, we have 2 ways to do sales with Princess House. You can either do regular parties, home parties, or we can do e-commerce. And so in December, in 2nd place for e-commerce sales was Rebecca Francis. Woo woo! Good job, Rebecca. And number 1 was Karina Villanes for e-commerce sales. We had 4 new people start in December. Carmen Nunez, and that was Karina's recruit. And then Lucero Luna, Rosa, I'm going to pronounce all these names wrong, Moracho, and Ermelinda Garcia. And they all came in under me. So that was in December. And we were very, very excited to see that happen. So I wanted to also let you know, you guys that are watching, whether it's in Zoom or Facebook Live, you can ask any questions that you want. You can put them right in the comments. Even if you're watching this on the replay, I'll always go back and answer your comments. If you have any questions about what it takes to be a Princess House consultant or how you can do it, just put them in the comments. Especially these days. I literally just said to my husband tonight, I don't think I'm ever going to go out and do a home show again. Like, it's so easy to just be in your own home. Griselda started to do videos, and she's been doing really well. Auntie too, Karina, they're all starting to do videos. I know that it's scary sometimes to start to do the videos, but once you do them, it's kind of fun and you like them. And Griselda's son actually edits all her videos. Is that him? Is he sitting next to you? Is that him, Griselda? Good job. We love your videos. So he edits all her videos and she gives him the money. So he's making money. Money. Better than shoveling snow. Oh, there he is. That's awesome. So I won't tell him how much you really make, Griselda, just in case you're not giving them all. Period 1, which is January, it just ended, and I wanted to give you some stats and let you know how the group was doing in period 1. So first off, our group was number 2 in the whole general market. And we talked about this last week on our call. Do you remember, girls, what I said, how much short we were by number 1? You remember? Yep, we were number 2, and we were not number 1 by $420. One show. I was like, So our goal next time is to be number 1. We had a 51% increase in our sales over 2020. So good job for everybody in the group, everybody. That's why I always say every show counts, every sale counts. And for our customers, thank you, because it all has to do with you. I'm going to go in backwards order. So we had 3 new starts in January. We had Elsiria Oliva and Rachel Bailey. And also we had Leticia Rubio, and that was from Griselda. So congratulations, Griselda. And Griselda met her on YouTube. She saw her videos and contacted her and decided to join the company. So YouTube is definitely where it's at. As far as e-commerce sales, in second place was Diane Svelling, and in first place was Shayla Barraza. I'm not sure if she's on or not tonight, and I'm not sure if I butchered her name, but that was in our e-commerce sales. And in number one place in our personal sales was our very famous YouTube Griselda. Number one, Griselda. Her sales, she had over $2,700 in sales. She earned almost $1,000. Shh, don't tell your son that. Okay, and she ranked in the company. So the company puts out standings every month. Griselda, you were number 32 in the company, in the whole general market, in regards to personal sales for consultants. So congratulations. Yay. So exciting. Griselda told us last week on our call that literally all of her orders came from YouTube. All of her orders came from people finding her and doing them. Griselda, how many videos do you have up on YouTube? Do you know? Maybe 30?
52, I think.
52. She's been making a lot of videos. And she does cooking. She just cooks. She just takes her products and cooks in them and puts them up on YouTube. She'll unbox an item. So much fun. Love watching her. I really, really do. So that's really exciting. And we're very excited to see what's going to go on in February because we have some really good specials. So I have some boxes going out in the mail. I'm not telling you who's who, but there's little notes on the back of them to tell me who they go to. And we're going to have some surprises. So when you get the boxes, girls, you should open them up on camera. That will be fun to see what you get. All right? That'll be a lot of fun. And then I want to let you know, so 2020 was a crazy year for many, many people, but Princess House had a huge increase. We had a 66% increase in sales, and I think it was because mainly everybody's home, cooking, eating, right? And so we do a lot with cooking. So it is a great time to join the company because of that fact, that we have what people need and want, and you can do it online. I have a lot of training. I have 2 private groups in Facebook, and we do a lot of training on how to make videos. You know, you don't even have to show your face in the beginning if you just want to show the food. That's how Angie started. She didn't want to show her face at all. She just did the food, but now I see her beautiful face, so she's getting there. But we're there to help you and support you. I have a great team. I love the team. I love getting together with them on Monday nights, and we really do have a good time, right? Wouldn't you say, girls? It's a really lot of fun. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so 2020 as a year, I do want to let you know what our standings were, and I haven't even let my group know this because I was waiting for tonight. I wanted to give them a little bit of love so that they could share with their friends and their family. So we had, when I talked about this sheet here, this is what we call Bright Beginnings. When you sell $1,500 in your first period, your first month of business, there is a gift that you get, and it's for your first 3 months. So I want to recognize the girls in the group that did earn that. Diana Mendez earned it twice. Rosa Ramirez earned it twice. Jose Ocho earned it twice. And then these people all earned it once. Griselda, Angie, Carmen Garcia, Dolores Aguirre, Carmen Garcia. Oh, I said Carmen Garcia once. 2 Carmens. Oh, Carmen Nunez. I got too many double names. And Vicki Moreland. All of them earned the Bright Beginnings. And like I said, they're worth at least $275, and the company just sends it to you. It's so nice to get packages that are gifts. We can't wait to rip them open. As far as qualified recruits, Diana Mendez was number 1 in regards to bringing in a qualified recruit. She invited somebody into the business. Karina was number 2. Martin Leon was number 3. And Jocelyn Gill was number 4. So this is for the whole year of 2020. And top e-commerce. Want to hear what this is? You ready, girls? Because we didn't talk about this before. In second place, top e-commerce sales. So for you guys, we do the party sales, and then we have e-commerce sales. And e-commerce, they have sales online. They are counted totally separate. And so for e-commerce, Angie was in second place for the whole year, Angie. Second place, woo, woo, for e-commerce. And in first place was Diana Mendez. So great job for all of our e-commerce sales. There's a lot of different ways to have sales. You can do e-commerce, you can do party sales, you can do orders, you can do layaways. We have so many different ways that you can earn money with Princess House. As far as number of shows, we have the top 5. In 5th place was Rosa Ramirez for the number of shows that she did. Karina was number 4. Woo-hoo. Griselda was number 3. Angie was number 2, and Diana Mendez was number 1. So you're going to see that these are the ones that are actively working their business. That's why you keep hearing their names over and over again, because they are actively working. Now, the nice thing about that is maybe you just want to come in Princess House to get the discount. Maybe you don't want to earn a lot of money. Maybe you just want to get $100 or $200 a month. It's all good. You can still come in. Don't feel like you have to be a top performer, but I do like to always honor the ones that are. All right, we're almost ready to do our drawing. Hang tight for just a couple more minutes. The top sales average, and so what that means, your average sale. So do you have a $500 party? Do you have a $700 party? Do you have a $1,000 party? What is your average? And I had the sheet here a second ago. Oh, did I not bring it up? To tell you what the top one was. All right, so in 5th place for top sales average was Elsa Salmaran. 4th place was Martin Leon. 3rd place was Claudia Rosales. 2nd place was Vicki Moreland. And 1st place was Sarah Kamey. So those are all new names to you, right? So Sarah's sales average is 1,012. That was crazy. That means for every show she did, it was about $1,000. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. And then, of course, we have our top sales. And I have gifts for my top 5 sales. This is for the whole year in 2020. I'm not going to tell you what their sales are. I'm just going to tell you my top 5. All right, you ready? Number 5 is Karina Bolanos. Top 5, girlfriend, in 2020. Good job. Number 4, Rosa Ramirez. Number 4. Number 3, Angie Balladares. Yay, Angie! Number 2, Sarah Kamey. That's the girl with $1,000 shows. And number 1 is Diana Mendez. Diana, I'm so excited that you hit so well on our charts. So you're going to hear some of these same names again. We are going to do this every period online so that you can celebrate with all of your friends. You can invite them over and see what Princess House is all about. All right, so here we go for our customer drawing. So this was our customer drawing right now for period 1, which was January. This is the full set. It's worth $174.95, and this is for the hostess. So every host that had a party in January, their name is in here. All the consultants gave me their names, and we're going to have one lucky winner, and I'm going to ship it to you. All right, so send me your name telepathically, get it in here, and you can celebrate with us. All right, you ready? I'm going to pull it without my eyes open so you know that it is all up to date and on the up and up. Oh, I pulled 2. I'm going to do it again. All right. Pull 1. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to show you. Maybe it's upside down. Oh, it's Jenny. Jenny Clark is our winner. Woohoo! Good job. Jenny Clark is our winner of our set. And here's a funny story. Jenny is a brand new consultant. She just had her party in January and decided that she wanted to come into the business. So she's a brand new consultant. Good job. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Perfect. I wanted it to be 30 minutes and we are right there. For all of my wonderful consultants, keep your eye out in the mail, and you're going to have some pretty sparkly boxes. I want to see what you get, so make sure that you open it up on camera and let everybody know. And everybody else, join us next month. I'll announce when it is, and then you'll be able to come next month and see what the next prizes are. So did you like my customer contest? Should I run another one? Should I run another customer contest? Yeah, they're all shaking their head yes. What should I give away? Let's look and see. All right. So this is going to be for all hosts that have their party in February. So you have to have just $350 in orders. I'm trying to see what I have. I'll have to make sure I have it. $350 in orders, and we will put your name into a contest, and we will pull it next month, and then you will be able to earn, or win, I should say, because that's not an earn thing, one of our beautiful items. I got rid of so much of my stuff on Deals and Steals, I want to make sure I have it. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. How about this one, guys? Want the electric tea kettle? Is that a good one? Yes. All right. So everybody that does a show in this month, in February, every host, you're going to be in a contest for the electric tea kettle. So consultants, make sure you let your people know. I'll make a flyer for you, but let your people know. And then everybody that's on the call, if you want to host your own party, go ahead and do it. And then we'll put you in a contest to earn the, or to win, I should say this. All right. If you have any questions about joining Princess House, we would love to have you start with us. One of the things that we're really excited about is there is a trip contest starting in about a month. And the trip contest will be in 2021, but the actual trip will be in 2022. So by then, we will be able to travel. And by then, we will be chomping at the bit to travel. And Princess House always takes us to beautiful places, and they always give us a first-class experience, one that you've never had before. So come in, check it out. Start our company for just $25. See if it's something that's for you. You may find that you fall in love with everything that we have to offer, all the prizes, the camaraderie, the money, everything along the way. And we would love to have you. So as I said earlier, please feel free to put any comments that you want. I will always come back and answer them. My consultants, congratulations, my friends. You've done a beautiful job. Keep up the good work. And we're very excited to see what 2021 has in store for us. All right? Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful time. Congratulations. Woo, I wish I had like, woo, bells. Do I have something? I might have something. Hold on. Got my little drawer here. I used to have there you go. I knew I had something. Cowbells. All right, see you guys next time.